Hi, I'm Phyllis from southernfrugal.com. We're ready to have our smoothie this morning and we slept late, so it's like already 10 o'clock. Yeah, so this is going to be breakfast, lunch too probably. But anyway, I wanted to show you what we're having before we get started. Of course, we're going to use 2 bananas and some of this beautiful kale. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love it. And I know that we shouldn't just eat kale all the time, but this week we've been eating all kale. Actually this is 3 of those small apples from California, and also 2 Minneolas, 5 dates, 3 cubes of almond butter, and this is the cream of wheat and oatmeal that I froze in a great big blob. It is cooked, and then I freeze it. So I just dipped it out with a spoon and put it on some parchment paper and froze it in a big blob. Then I have to thaw it out in the microwave to be able to cut it. Also, I'm going to use some peanut butter this morning. And this is the last of those black grapes, which are supposed to be the healthiest. The darker, the healthier, apparently. But anyway, this morning, I'm hoping that everything will be sweet enough that I don't have to add anything else, because yesterday the smoothie was very sour. So, and that was because of the strawberries I added. They always make it sour. Let me turn y'all up a little bit more. There. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the towels again, y'all. I mean, now these towels, let me go get it. Hold on. These are the towels I'm using, which are those little diaper things. They call them sackcloth tablecloths. So this is definitely what I'll be using in the kitchen. And I made myself some dish rags out of a couple of them, or dishcloths, which I like. And the main reason, of course, is because they're so absorbent. But I also ordered some of the waffle weave towels. Now, if those towels are not absorbent, I'm going to send them back to Amazon. What I'm going to do is, when I get them, which would be in another few days, I'm going to wash one, just one, and then I'm going to try it out. And if they're not absorbent, like I think they should be, I'm just going to send them back, because I am determined that I'm going to have absorbent towels for my kitchen. I'm very determined on that. And y'all wrote in and had a lot of suggestions. And the reason I decided to go ahead and order the waffle weave towels from Amazon is because one of the viewers had written in and said they used Long Johns that they got at garage sales. Now, I don't know if the Long Johns they were talking about were the waffle weave, but the kind of Long Johns we had in Canada were the waffle weave. Now, we lived in Canada from 1975, yeah, I can't remember the dates now, but anyway, we left in 1976, so we were only up there 14 months. And that was my first husband. He got transferred to Edmonton, Alberta, to do with this job with the company. But anyway, we all, even the young children, you could buy the Long Johns for young children. So you had the top shirt, long sleeves, and the bottom part. And everybody wore them, everybody, because it was cold, y'all. So you just wore them and then wore your regular clothes over them. Everybody did it. So anyway, we had to learn to do that too, because it was so cold there. All right, I'm going to put my bananas in now. These were previously frozen. And we pretty much in every smoothie I put bananas. In fact, I can't think of any that I don't put bananas in. And I do that to at least get us a big part of the potassium that we need daily, because they say that people in this country are almost always low in potassium. So All right, gonna dump the apples in. This is 3 small Northern California apples, and I think these are Gala, yeah. So I'm gonna dump those in. And I do peel all my apples when they're not organic. I just do. And let's see if we can't get this almond butter in. Now the almond butter, see, it's all thawed out. It always thaws out really fast. And I'm sure that's because there's so much fat in the almonds. It's a good fat though, okay? It's a good fat. All right, so I'm putting my dates in. And that's my sweetener. And the oatmeal and cream of wheat. I think I'll dump the grapes in now. Now this morning's should be very sweet. Should be. And the Minneolas, and these never have any seeds in them, or at least they haven't since I've been using them. I haven't found a single one that had seeds in it. I do take out that little center part. That little thing that comes out, it's bitter. That's why I take it out. Alright, so we're going to have to grind this up a little bit before I can get my peanut butter in. And I'm also going to add 2 cups of water. Now, if y'all are having smoothies in the morning, y'all write and tell me what you're having. Now, a lot of people have written in and said they have started using the smoothies in the morning for breakfast. I'll just tell you that when we were having smoothies before, really before I even started recording videos, which now has been 3 years. Can you believe it? 3 years I've been doing this. But we weren't using the greens in the smoothies. Now, that's when we noticed a tremendous difference in our energy and the way we felt, was when we started putting greens in the smoothies. And I know that you are supposed to vary your greens, like sometimes have spinach, sometimes have that spring mix lettuce, maybe romaine, all kinds of greens. You need to vary them. I don't remember the reason, but they say you need to, don't eat the same green all the time. And we are definitely partial to kale, which is supposed to be one of the healthiest greens. And the next one that we like so much is the baby spinach. I love it. And it really doesn't impart any kind of taste as long as you put orange or some kind of citrus in your smoothie. You won't ever taste the greens. And anyway, so we noticed a big difference in the way we felt and the amount of energy we had when we started putting greens in the smoothie. Now, our first experience, and I think I mentioned this before, we were growing kale in the garden, and it was good kale too. It had done real well that year, and so when I decided to try green smoothies for the first time, I decided to just go out and pick some kale from the garden, right? Well, needless to say, the smoothie was terrible. We couldn't even drink it. I mean, it was terrible. And so then I went for a while without making a green smoothie. And then I was watching a video of a lady that said, always put citrus in your green smoothies to kill the taste of the greens. And so I thought, okay, well, I'm willing to try that. And I did. We've been doing it ever since. It really makes all the difference in the world if you'll use some kind of citrus, either lemon, lime, orange, even probably grapefruit would work. But a citrus fruit is what's going to kill the taste of the greens. Now, I like the taste of kale. I like the taste of raw kale. I like the taste of raw spinach too, but I don't like it mixed with all this fruit. So anyway, okay, we're going to grind this up now and we'll be right back. Okay, I tasted of the smoothie this morning because yesterday's was pretty sour. And even with 5 dates in it, which are very sweet, it wasn't sweet enough. So I added about a tablespoon of sugar. I'm not above adding sugar, y'all, just so it's good. So now I tasted it up again, it's good now. So yeah, it needed about a tablespoon of sugar. Now this is over 64 ounces. And I, of course, make the extra to freeze. And so we really have smoothies that I make 4 days out of the week. And then for 3 days, we thaw out what I freeze in the ice cube trays. And that way I only have 4 days out of the week that I have to make the smoothies. Yeah. So whatever it takes to make it taste good, because if it tastes good, of course you'll keep doing it. So I don't think a tablespoon of sugar in 64 ounces is going to hurt anything. Yeah, and so I want to mention about the Vitamix. Now, the Vitamix that I have is the 5200 series, but if I had it to do all over again, I would go ahead and get the commercial Vitamix so that I could make even more smoothie to freeze. Yeah, that's what I would definitely do, and I might do that anyway. Now, if you order, you can get Vitamixes on Amazon, and all kinds of sites offer the Vitamix, and I'm an affiliate of the Vitamix, so they pay me a little commission if you order directly from the factory and use the code for free shipping. And I think I've got that code on my products I highly recommend on my website. I can't remember right now, but anyway, I'll look. If it's not there, I'll put it there, but I think it's there. But you can also order from Amazon, and you can also get free shipping. Now, I ordered from the factory because I called them. I didn't know which one to get, and they had so many to choose from, so many different packages. So I called, and I probably spent 30 minutes on the phone with the lady. Now, this was several years ago, of course, and she just totally explained everything to me, and it became obvious which one I needed to order. And so I was really good with that they, that I would order it directly from the factory. Now, when you order it, I'm not sure if it's still this way or not, but when you order, they don't build it until you order it, which is good. And I think they come from Ohio, as I recall. But anyway, I was very thrilled with mine, and have been thrilled every time I've ever used it. I have made soup in it. I have they give you a little dry beaker, and I have made my own whole wheat flour, and I've certainly made tons of almond butter. Now, making almond butter in that dry beaker makes a lot of noise to start with, but it will make that almond butter just like that. So anyway, I noticed that Whole Foods Market, or at least the one that we go to, the produce manager is the one that makes the almond butter there. And I was talking with him, and I could see in the door they have the great big Vitamix. That's how they make that almond butter they sell in Whole Foods. So anyway, I just wanted to share all that. Also, the towels, y'all. I'm going to have some towels that are absorbent. I mean, I'm almost at the point where several people had mentioned the type of dish rag that is crocheted. I know how to crochet, but I have never made one of those, but they say they're really good too. So, and there's a site where you can get those also. Someone left it in the comments, and I did look that up. Yeah, I did. But anyway, I'm going to try the waffle weave towels. I love these towels. They work great. Now, I don't dry my dishes at all. I do sometimes have to dry pots and pans, although I've got a drain board. I put those in on the counter. But anyway, it's mainly because I want them absorbent, y'all. I mean, come on. That's what a dish rag or a dishcloth, the dish towels are for, right? So anyway, we still haven't figured out quite what they do to the cotton to make it not very absorbent, but I certainly did discover that the bar mop towels I have that I bought many years ago have polyester in them. Polyester's not absorbent, y'all. Why would they do that other than to just make it look good? Yeah. So anyway, enough about the towels. When I get the waffle weave towels and I test them out, I'll do a video and let y'all know how that goes, because they were not expensive at all, I didn't think. And by the way, these are made in Pakistan. It tells you right on the package that they're made in Pakistan. So I guess they don't know how to put that sizing in them in Pakistan, maybe. I don't know, but the diaper type things are very absorbent, very, and I love them. And there are many, many uses for it. And of course, if y'all go back to that video and read the comments, you'll see all of the different uses that people use them for. Many things I had not thought of, and one of them was, and I'm going to definitely try this, is using this to dry your hair. Now my hair is long, but it's not real thick, and it's also fine hair. So I think I'm going to definitely try that too, because I mean I've got like, I don't know, 20 of these now, 20 of them. But they were only in our Walmart, you can get 5 in a pack, and they're only $4.88. I mean, how can you beat that? Less than $1, right? Each. So anyway, all right, let's taste of this smoothie. It sure better be sweet enough, y'all. And it is. See the little specks? That's the grape peelings. Yeah. If I kept grinding it, it'll even grind those up, but I don't see any point in that because that's not going to hurt anything. Anyway, all right, so that's the smoothie for this morning and our morning chat. Y'all leave comments below. Tell me what you think of the towels, if you haven't already, and tell me what you think of the garlic press, because it is really nice, y'all. I kid you not. I have broke more garlic press than I care to remember, okay? And when they break, they go straight in the garbage, or they get off center to that little thing you mash. This one's got that extra thing on it, so when you mash it, there's no way it can break, which I like. So anyway, we will see y'all next time. I hope y'all have a good day. Oh, I thought of something else. Yesterday's video, where I fixed the cabbage and the carrots together and put some kale in there too, wonderfully delicious. Now, y'all saw I fixed a whole big skillet of that, right? Mr. Bucky and I ate every last smidgen, and I could have eaten more. It was that good. So I'm going to definitely, that will be on my list. It's a way to get greens in you, like the cabbage, and it cooks in about 15 minutes, maybe 20 at the most. But the garlic and the ginger to do with the cabbage make it delicious, y'all. And then if you put the carrots in it, just slice the carrots really thin, it adds some sweetness. Absolutely delicious. So and I've had that before. What it basically tastes like is the cabbage and cabbage rolls, those egg roll things that are cabbage, but better. Yeah, but better. So anyway, I hope y'all will try that. If you do, please leave me comments, okay? I read the comments every night, and that's my entertainment. I read the comments. So anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Bye for now.